I just like full send it. Jesus, what can I? Oh my! This is Replay, an indie horror game that made me feel like I was inside the game, fully immersed. But how? It's a relatively short game, yet I was so present in the gameplay that I jumped out of my chair. This is The Backrooms, but in 2D. A game also made by an indie game developer, and another short but scary experience. Why bring this up? Well, in both of these experiences, tension was created. They're both different games, and yet they create a horror atmosphere through the same method. It's not a revolutionary method, but a fundamental one all games, even not horror games, utilize. But these two games use it differently. What's the secret? Sound design.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. My friend joined me as I played Replay, and it starts by placing you in front of a television screen holding a controller. You control the player in front of you, but you can also look around the room surrounding you. It's a simple premise that makes use of its presentation. The only light illuminating the room is from the television screen, so your focus is drawn to the 16-bit game you are playing. It's like Mario.
Is
like
it?
even oh, I can move around, I just realized. It's got a bucket over there, that's
She's got the Fortnite setup.
Oh. Okay, well that was unintentional. So how does this game use sound? How does this trick you to become immersed? The main source of audio comes from the game on the screen, but other sounds can be heard in the background. These background noises are in the real world, and with headphones on, it almost is like the real world. This is a weird walk cycle, it's like Thriller. Is he sneaking around?
Yeah. When you're breaking into someone else's house.
Oh. Was that the game?
What?
I heard thunder, and then... This game is tricking you by providing a direct source of sound that can be rationalized because it is in the screen in front of you. However, it provides no visual source for a lot of the sounds in the background, and the game does something smart to establish where these background noises come from, so the player doesn't assume they are from the television. A couple of these sounds come from something interacting with parts of the real world, such as a door creaking or the lamp flashing. Fear typically comes from the unknown, but by observing how these sounds differ from the game on the television screen, the player can tell the difference between what comes from the real world and the 16-bit game. So when the player hears something that isn't cued by visual stimulation, they assume it's something from the real world. The result of this is that the player trusts that the source of these scary noises is happening from around the room or in the house. This trust builds immersion into the world, amplifying the playthrough. I don't know if that was like on my end or that was the game. Alright. So I just have to find all the coins. Hi. It is kind of weird that I'm breaking into all their houses. This like Minecraft, because it's like a block.
Me when Minecraft invented squares.
Yeah. You heard that too, right?
Yeah.
I like the audio a lot. Oh.
I think you can just walk over the shadow.
I can't, I'm blocked. Oh, that's...
Oh, it's just... You got a coin.
I thought the door was open, maybe...
This game is like depressing.
Oh. So the game offers two sources of audio. It presents one as being part of the real world, and one coming from the 16-bit game. This game design choice makes it simple for the player to become immersed due to the detail of the sound. And then, in the game's final moments, you can see for yourself. I want the joyful music to come back. Okay, that's normal, yeah. I like it when it... Oh, did I just get pranked? No, it's that bucket! It's that bucket right there! with this blood and stuff on the walls. I want the music to come. Oh my god!
Oh, there's a blood stain on the floor.
Oh my god. I like how you're desensitized. I'm not. Oh, I can't enter that door anymore.
What?
Okay. Guys, I think I have a graphical issue. Has this happened to you? I'm gonna post this on Reddit. See if anyone can fix it. Okay. This is awesome. I love this game. Look at it. It's like all happy. Why don't we just turn on the light? I keep thinking that banging is in the house and not in the game. Is it? Is it like... Oh.
Sounds like a coffee machine.
Yeah, that sounds like your coffee machine has something wrong with it, bro. Oh my god, it's like... It's in the game. It's in... I mean, it's in, like, the house.
Is he wearing like a pumpkin in his head?
That's what I'm thinking. I think he's trying to, like, not look at Enderman or something.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't want to... Why do you want me to progress this? Because maybe I should just, like, leave it here so the monster doesn't get me. If I keep doing that... If I keep doing this, I can't hear the steps in... Okay. I should just like full send it. Jesus, what can I... Oh my... I don't want to replay that. I don't think I handle horror games well. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so, man.
By taking this concept of playing a game inside a game and focusing on the sound design to make it clear to the player where the sound is coming from, it can create an immersive experience. And by the time the actual scare happens, it feels like it's happening in real life. This is an elegant game that makes for a quick horror experience. It was made in 30 days by the developer and it's free, so anyone can try it out. I'll leave a link in the description. One of the scariest parts is how in the end, the footsteps are heard not directly from the screen, but in the background somewhere in the house. It's a really immersive detail that can only be accomplished with this game's presentation. But how does a different type of game, a 2D game, also use sound design to create an immersive environment? Playing through 2D Backrooms feels like going through a maze. It's based on the Backrooms and there are a lot of Backroom games, so the observations made will be unique from this game specifically. Because it is a 2D game, the player has a bird's eye view of the map. This choice gives the player a greater sense of understanding of the environment than a first-person view would, and grants a 360-degree perspective for the player. So how does this game use sound to create tension? While even just ambient noises are excellent at creating a horror atmosphere, the most alarming sound is the game's loud arrows. In some Backrooms lore, there are arrows etched into the walls, but in the game, they are in the form of large arrows that, when appear on screen, point toward an entrance that goes further down the layers of the Backrooms. After walking around for a while, they will start pointing to provide direction, and it's around this point that you'll be chased by whatever entity lurks around the level. Because of how constant the arrows are, it feels almost like the game yelling at the player where to go while they're being chased, which can cause stress and tension. It's a situation where someone is yelling you to do something repeatedly in the hopes of making you go faster, but because of an obstacle, you are forced to think quickly on your feet. The audio coming from the entities themselves is also very well designed. It never feels too overwhelming to the point of annoyance, but distorted enough to be unsettling. In the final level, all these elements come together with an actual alarm sound to create a fun chase sequence. This is another free short game and will also be linked in the description. Also, the developer made videos going through the process of making the game, and if you're interested, I will have the video also linked. It's a very fun experience that's worth checking out. The game has a lot of detailed concepts and quality of life design choices. Like when you get caught by a monster, you just spawn back at the beginning of the level, instantly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, we just hit 900 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We're like so close to 1,000. I'm very grateful for the support that my videos have gotten. So thank you so much for watching this one. And as always, I hope you're a bit less bored.